Hi, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I love a good old get ready with me. Today I have a bunch of new products to try out. For some of these products, it will be a first impression. A bunch of new things to try out. Now, not everything is going to be a first impression. I have tried some of these products. And finally, after a very long time, I managed to get my hands on the Ciele Cosmetics concealer. I really like Ciele as a makeup brand because they have very good formulas with SPF in them. So even this concealer, it has SPF 50, which I think is fantastic. I mean, I know I don't need to rely on my makeup for sun protection. I need to use a specific sunscreen for that, but it doesn't hurt to have that extra advantage and extra sun protection in my makeup. This is the concealer itself. Really like their packaging and the shade of green that they use. So this is going to be a first impressions for me. I'm very particular about concealer. Like, I'm so picky. I think the only two concealers that I've ever really truly loved in my life were from Kosas and Tower 28. So I'm very nervous to see if this holds up to any of those formulas. I'm trying not to use a lot, but also not too little. And my skin, I mean, I do have a few spots, one right here and one right here. So I'll take some product on the back of my hand to try and conceal any spots. I do want to see if this is like a medium coverage product or just very light coverage. I think I'll use the BK Beauty 109. Concealer definitely has like a thicker consistency. It's not a thin formula. Like, I'm not facing any issues blending it out. I like the fact that even though it's a neutral shade, it's not making my under eyes look gray. It does spread easily. I think I can use just a little bit more to build on the coverage. Just a little. So far, I really do like the performance of this concealer. Isn't caking up on my skin. It's not as hydrating as other concealers that I've used in my life, for sure, but it's also not the absolute worst. I really do hope that this becomes a favorite. I'm not sure right now, but for now, I can say that I enjoyed using it. I just did my brows with the Glossier Boy Brow, and now let's move on to the eyes. Such an exciting product to discuss, and this is from Mob Beauty. This is the Mob Beauty eyeshadow in the shade M44. It's a cream eyeshadow, single eyeshadow, and the shade is like a neutral taupey shade. This is like my absolute favorite perfect dream shade. If I had to go anywhere, if I was traveling, this is the shade I would bring with me. I mean, look at that. So it's not a matte shade, it's not a metallic shade, like it doesn't have very obvious glitter. It's just this beautiful all-in-one shade. This is the type of formula that truly encapsulates the meaning of one and done, and it's so effortless to blend on the eyelid. If, like me, you're also neutral toned, this is the shade for you, like the perfect one and done everyday basic shade without being basic. Actually, I wouldn't use the word basic for this. This is a very sophisticated, effortless one and done shadow. I mean, look at that. I didn't have to do much, like almost nothing, for this shade to just blend out so effortlessly. I do feel like this formula is very underrated. Like, I hear almost no one talking about how good of an eyeshadow this is, especially the shade M44, because for someone who doesn't have warm skin, it is difficult to find eyeshadows that fall into this perfect everyday category. I've applied an eyeliner, the NYX Epic Ink Liner, like I always do. I just love to pair this eyeshadow with an eyeliner. And I have another product to try out, and this is from Shiseido. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. This is such a popular product. I wanted to get a new eyelash curler, and everyone on the internet seemed to suggest this one. So here we are. I've never used this before. This part always scares me. Okay. So these are my eyelashes with 2 coats of mascara. Wow, having an eyelash curler certainly helps. I mean, my lashes look so much more fanned out and curled than they usually do. Usually, they're not as dramatic as they are today. So, yes, I really did like that curler. I think I just need to get the hang of it before I'm comfortable. But so far, so good. Moving on to complexion, I have a product that I really want to discuss. This is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 02 Sunkissed. I mean, this is a drugstore bronzer, and it is one of my favorite bronzers that I've ever used. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but it is difficult to find makeup for cool toned and neutral skin, especially for neutral skin, especially from the drugstore. Most bronzers lean too orange. This one's just perfection, and it warms up my skin so beautifully. So it's a pressed formula. I like to use a brush with densely packed bristles like this one from Pearl Beauty. The packaging has worn off, but I feel like this type of brush is the perfect tool to apply a formula like this one. This bronzer really convinced me that I don't have to use orange products on my face. It warms up my skin like so effortlessly. It works really well for my skin tone, and the formula itself is just perfection, like so silky, smooth, and finely milled. I mean, this one beats a lot of higher end luxury formulas that I've tried. This formula is amazing. Like, if you can get your hands on this bronzer, I would highly recommend doing so. It doesn't cling to dry patches on my skin, doesn't look patchy at all, and it's quite blurring, which for someone like me with textured skin is very important. And this is honestly the type of makeup I enjoy using, something that doesn't require a lot of effort and very easy to use. All right, I'm so excited for this next product, and this is from Les Filles en Rouge. I love this brand so much. I have so many Rouge products. I mean, look at that. I actually took one of their tote bags and turned it into artwork. Everything that they do feels like it just looks so pleasing to the eye. And they recently came out with a new product. This is La Mini Palette. This is the mini palette, and this will break my heart. I don't want to touch the pan, but I will do this on video. I think I'll use this with my fingers. It's that same formula, slightly creamy, but not too slippery or dewy, like a very natural skin finish. Oh, and very pigmented. Very easy to blend with my fingers, very effortless, like just the kind of product that's perfect for someone who doesn't like to use a lot of makeup. Very easy to blend. Like, it took me hardly any time to blend that out. Now I'm very excited to move on to the highlighter. The highlighter looks very champagne-y, not very warm. I think they have another palette in this lineup that's more warm toned, more suitable for people with warmer skin. This is more neutral. Oh, I think I like this formula. So I've never tried their highlighter formula. This will be a first for me. It's very subtle. I don't think it has any obvious like shimmer particles. Oh, that's very pretty. There's that glow. So far, so good. It's not picking up on any texture. And it's very easy to blend. This is reminding me of the Chanel formula, the Baume Essentiel. Very similar to the shade Sculpted. I'll use some on the inner corner. A little bit on my nose, just to kind of draw some emphasis. Yes. So there you go. That was the Rouge mini palette on my face. I love it. I mean, for a first impressions, this was really good. That I'm not usually a huge fan of multitasking products, but if you're ever looking for the perfect face and lip product, I don't think you could go wrong with anything from Rouge. And now that they have a mini palette, I mean, that just makes it more convenient to choose exactly the type of shade that you want instead of getting a whole palette. I've just powdered my face and I have another blush formula to use, and this is also from Ciele. This is a powder blush from Ciele. This has SPF 45 and I have the shade Blaze. It's a beautiful burgundy shade, very deep and intense. I'm so excited to try this out because It's so perfect for the season. I'm using the BK Beauty 101 brush, build that up if necessary, which I don't think I'll have to. Okay, very nice smooth formula. I mean, it's pretty matte, doesn't really have any shimmer or glow to it, but I do like the shade. Even though it's on the warmer side, I do like the shade. Oh, I like that. It's very pigmented for sure. And they have a couple of other very lovely shades. I think Blaze was the perfect choice. It's such a deep, intense burgundy. As far as first impressions go, I don't really have much to say except that I really like it. I mean, from the packaging to the shade and the formula, good. It hasn't moved anything around. It's working very well with the Rouge formula I used. So hasn't disrupted anything, which is exactly what I'm looking for in a powder blush. Finally, we're down to the last category, and that is lips. This is from M.ph Beauty. This brand was created by Mary Phillips, who's a very popular makeup artist, and she's responsible for a lot of very famous makeup products. And this is a lip liner that I was really interested to try out because I saw some very nice swatches online, and this is what it looks like. This is made in the Czech Republic. It's a wooden pencil. Here's the shade on the back of my hand. A gorgeous everyday neutral taupey shade. Oh yes, I like this like immediately. I don't have to really put in a lot of thought to know that I really like this. Especially for South Asian like brown skin, it's so difficult to find a taupey, neutral, everyday lip liner that's not too brown or intense. Sometimes you just want a very basic, everyday neutral. So there you go. That's the lip liner. I love it so much already. Like this is going to be a success for me because it really does have all the perfect like qualities that I'm looking for in a lip liner. It's not very creamy or too stiff that I'm unable to blend it out. It's like that perfect balance, the perfect like contour shade. I love it. Oh, by the way, I have this in the shade Tease. So this lip liner from M.ph Beauty has become a favorite like already. Now for the final product, and this is from Sacheu. This is the Sacheu Peel Off Lip Liner Stain. How many times have I seen this product online, like on Instagram? It's one of those, I think I'm sure you've seen this before as well. It became really popular because of Billie Eilish, who used it in some makeup video of hers. So I'm very excited to try this out. Also a little scared. I have this in the shade Pink. If you don't know, this is basically a lip stain. You put it on your lips and then you wait for it to dry down, peeling it off to reveal the actual shade. I tried to apply a very even layer, and this was my first time using it. So I had to be very careful. I tried to avoid the center of my lips. I can feel the product drying on my lips. And I will tell you one thing, if you have dry lips, not the product for you. I have very dry lips, so I am a little apprehensive of how this will turn out. I can always use a lip balm on top. I think it's time to take this off. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's very pretty. Not bad. I really like the way the shade looks on my lips. I think in the future I will make sure that my lips are a little more hydrated. And I'll go in with the lip liner just once more to outline my lips. And that's the Sacheo lip stain. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I mean, I do think that I can get very similar results from other lip stains that I have in my collection, but it is a fun product to use. It's not a complete dud. And there you go, that's the finished look. I really enjoyed every single product that I used in this video. I love a good get ready with me trying new makeup. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I would be very grateful if you'd consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. It really helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, I will see you very soon in the next one.